You see this, man, each and every week on Peacock, every Thursday night, or Thursday, whatever you decide to watch it. Bel-Air, Season 2.
Yes.
First of all, let me say, Ollie, congratulations on Season 3.
Thank you so much.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Hi.
I'm good, baby.
Oh
How
wait,
are
that's
you?
crazy that we're just standing next to each other this whole time. Oh my goodness.
Sorry to
Also,
interrupt.
come on, dress. You look great.
You look great. I'm on fire. Yes, indeed.
Great to see you.
It's so good to see
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Okay, back to
All right. Bet.
No, that was iconic. That was an iconic moment. That was definitely an iconic
That was
moment.
fantastic.
Season 3, first of all, let me say again, congratulations on that, man. You guys are doing an incredible job. I want to talk to you about the character of Carlton. Obviously, we know about the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air's Carlton. You had to come up, kind of redevelop it into modern times. How much did you take from the original Carlton? How much did you give of yourself to want to portray this character the way it is now?
I always say that at their core, Alfonso's Carlton and my Carlton are kind of the same person, right? They're both driven, they hold themselves to a very high standard, and they don't deal with failure very well. I think that I kind of just approached it from the perspective of what happens if you take that same character and put him into 2023. You know what I mean? What happens if he's dealing with the real life today issues of being a teen with social media and the mental health epidemic. And, I think it makes for some really entertaining television.
Well, you do an excellent job, and I will say this. How important was it you portray this character when it comes to mental health? Because that's been so prevalent in our community, yet less talked about, especially when it comes to young teenagers going through high school, college era. What do you feel about that, and how did that resonate with you to make sure that you portray this character that way?
I think every single day I learn more and more how important our show is. I get DMs, I get people walk up to me on the street. I see it on Twitter of people being like, watching these scenes makes me feel seen and recognized. You know what I mean? Like I'm a black kid. I've been struggling with anxiety for, XXX, and watching this show helps me deal with it. And because on the show we're talking about things like therapy, we're talking about things like medication. We see Uncle Phil and Aunt Viv and Carlton have really cool conversations about how to actually deal with the mental health aspect of it. So I think it's really important.
Talk about the cast, because I've talked to some of your other cast members, Coco, Jabari, Jordan, everybody that's been on that show. What's that vibe like? What's that energy like just as a cast, and how much does that help you as portraying your character of Carlton, but also just being on set and really giving your all to the show?
Well, first of all, we are the coolest cast on television, and no one can tell me otherwise.
I'll say that. I second that.
But no, it's been really, really special going on this journey with everyone. I remember day one, we were at our table read, and Will had sent a message, the Will Smith. He'd sent a message ahead, and he was like, y'all are about to embark on the craziest experience of your lives. Lean on each other and take it all day by day. And I think we all really took that to heart, and throughout this whole thing, we've leaned on each other because it's one of the craziest experiences, but it's a gift to love your coworkers.
Absolutely. Now, at first, you and your character and Will's character kind of clashing. You didn't like Will stepping in on your territory, taking your girl and everything like that. It seemed like you guys kind of bonded. But now, season 2, I see the bond, but I see some areas where it's about to get heated again. It's about to be a little friction. Not too much, not a Tupac and Biggie type of thing, but it's getting a little friction there.
What is cool is, this season, we see it in episode 4 in the bowling alley. I think this season we've really got to explore that relationship between Will and Carlton that feels like the old school show. And there's hints of that has been so much fun for Jabari and I to do. But you're right. At the end of the day, it's a drama. So we gotta turn the heat on a little bit. And y'all are about to see how school politics and social situations, etc., and social media impact Will and Carlton's relationship.
So no classic Carlton dances.
Listen, anything can happen. All I'm saying is the sky's the limit. I can't say yes or no.
I gotta ask. Okay, so you can't confirm or deny.
I can't confirm nor deny.
So we know what that means, y'all. It's coming. Y'all better be ready. All right, man. Well, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. Congratulations on season 3 and season 2, what you guys are doing right now as well. And just lastly, talk about just the impactfulness of black media, black creatives, black comedy, in black dramas to really be able to have the opportunity to tell stories like what Carlton's going through, what the Banks family's going through, like that?
You know, the relationship between art and culture, I think it's sort of a two-faced thing, right? Art not only reflects culture, but it also informs culture. So in a way, we get the chance to reflect parts of the black experience that, you know, that feel authentic and real. And in episode 6, you know, we have this family reunion, and there's so many people that have seen that and said, I feel seen. But in the same way, we get to influence culture, because you get to see a black family be successful and love on each other and go through difficult things and have conversations that in a lot of ways the black community aren't necessarily having yet. And so, you know, we get to not only showcase the beautiful aspects of this, but we also, as black creatives, get to inform how we as a community can move forward on things. And it's really, that's not a responsibility that I take lightly at all.